That picture is a castle wall. I've tweeted it because that guy was as f***ing thick as one. Good one. So for those of you who don't know, I was on the quiz show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and I managed to attract a lot of angry tweets, quite understandably. If you haven't seen the episode or my follow-up video, I strongly recommend you do for a bit of context. But basically, I went on TV and a lot of people posted their opinions live as the show was going on, and some of them were quite hilarious and I think they deserve a shout out, so let's have a look at a few of them. To make it fun and interesting, I think I'll add a challenge where I'll take a shot every time a tweet makes me laugh or if it's really, really smart. Sadly, all I could find was a bottle of Merlot, so this will have to do for now. I would go and buy something if I could, but it's quite late right now. Yeah, I won money on a quiz show, but I can't spend it because all the stores are closed. Okay, first tweet. Half the country is willing him on. The other half thinks he's a twat. So that part has to do with when I'm starting to enter serious money territory. Jeremy says,
"Is half the country's willing you on here?"
And he's saying half of them were, and the other half thought I was a twat. I wonder which half he's in. Charlie Lim is the worst contestant I've seen on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Really? I mean, okay, I admit I was pretty bad, but worst is a bit of an exaggeration. I won more than most contestants and got my questions right at least. Some contestants get the easy questions wrong and they go home. Oh no, wait, someone corrects him and then he later claims he's only seen my episode. Right. I mean, I guess that means I make his top 3. That's pretty good. I bet he voted to leave and thinks Brexit is a morning meal. Brexit jokes, always good. Okay, no, that one was pretty smart. I'll take a shot for that. I don't think YouTube endorses drinking alcohol in videos. So if anyone asks, this is grape juice. Grape juice for posh people.
Some of my friends are posh enough to drink these. It's water posh enough to drink these.
Oh, okay, that's a big shot. Cheers to you, Mr. Brexit man. Okay, why on earth would anyone as clueless as Charlie put themselves forward for a game show on national TV and attract a barrage of entirely justified ridicule? £16,000 in cash would be a nice reason. Apparently, Charlie's brother Altoner is the intelligent one. Get it? Charlie Lim's brother, out on a limb? Out on a limb? Yeah, okay. That one wasn't really funny, but it was quite smart, so I'll take the shot for him. Cheers to you, mysterious stranger. This is a tough watch. How can you be so cocky and yet so thick? Lucky twat. Was I cocky? I thought I was being very, very repressed, but okay. Charlie Dim. Okay, another pun, but not as good as the last one. Sorry, I just realised these curtains are causing a strobing effect. Or I don't know, maybe it's me getting drunk and getting double vision, who knows. Yeah, if anyone's had an epileptic shock looking at those curtains, I apologise. Charlie has been a letdown on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I was rooting for him after that cheeky thumbs up at the start. Oh, that one makes me feel bad. I actually let a fan down. Oh well. If you watch my follow-up video, you will know that it wasn't my intention to do badly. I just got really nervous and choked on the day. But sorry. Oh, that actually makes me feel really, really sad. Let's take a shot for him. Let's take a shot for the fan who I let down. Mr. Fan, this one's for you. Ask him his name at this point and he wouldn't have a clue. Ask me right now and I probably won't have a clue. But this lady raises a good point. When you're on that set, you genuinely, your mind goes blank. It goes on like autopilot, and even the most basic questions, you could just end up doubting yourself, or your brain will find a way to doubt yourself. Your first instinct reaction is, there's no way I could be smart enough to answer this. There must be something wrong. Yeah. Fair play to the lad for changing racial stereotypes. Thick as pig shit. Just doing my job to make the world a better place with no racial stereotypes. Seen this guy on another quiz as he used the office quiz talking point.
You do trivia quizzes though for the people?
I do.
Nope, that was my first ever time on TV. You must have me confused with another Asian who's bad at general knowledge and writes quizzes. Aren't auditors supposed to be intelligent? My employer might be watching, so I have to be careful with what I say, but you saw my episode and you seem to have made up your mind, so there you go. I'm sorry I let you down. Okay, let's try and answer a few more before I pass out. I know, I'll go on a quiz show when I clearly know all about anything. Yeah, and win £16,000, get a laugh with my friends, cherish myself on TV for the rest of my life. A few reasons. No, but in all seriousness, obviously I do have some general knowledge. That's how I got on the show. And if you watch the episode, other than the Magna Carta question, which I genuinely didn't know, for all the other questions, you can see that I do arrive at the correct answer. It's just, I lack the confidence to do it. Because when you're on that set, your fear and your nerves take over, and you become a completely different person. And you do some silly things. And again, if I let anyone down, I do apologize. It wasn't my intention to ruin your TV viewing. I really did want to do well, and I wish I could have done better, but that was my first time on TV. I was not experienced, and I'm sorry. My throat is sore from shouting Qantas, James, and Clint Eastwood, etc., etc. at TV and this lad. I'm sorry. It wasn't my intention to make anyone's throat sore. If you were shouting at me because you were mad and angry at me, send me your phone number and I'd be more than happy to cover your throat hospital costs if they're reasonable. If you were shouting at me to cheer me on, send me your phone number and I'd be more than happy to take you out on a date. Charlie is getting greedy. I don't like him. Greedy? What, greedy for not wanting to walk away with £4,000 on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
I'm not leaving a 4,000.
If you get it
I'm pretty sure Jeremy actually grills a contestant once for not being greedy enough.
I don't want to risk it. I'm going to take the money.
Is that your final answer?
Why are you looking at me like
Because
crazy?
it's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, not Who Wants £4,000.
But, okay. I'm sorry you don't like me. Loving how this guy is answering the questions quickly and with certainty. Not used a lifeline yet. Brilliant player. Charlie could learn from him. I presume she's talking about Hal, the contestant after me. Just saying, by the way, Hal, one of the nicest, smartest people I've ever met. We chatted with each other for a bit before going on set and after the filming. And yeah, he's just generally a great person. And she's right. He had two things which I did not have. One which was a lot more general knowledge, and two which was confidence, which you really do need on TV. And I found out the hard way. But yeah, all credit to Hal though, he was an amazing player. I felt really bad he didn't go for the million, because he really deserved it and he really could have got it. If you haven't seen Hal's run as well, I suggest you watch the entire episode and watch Hal complete his run as well. I'll include a link at the bottom of the video where you can watch the entire episode of me rushing through my run to give more time for Hal to do his very impressive run. But yeah, Hal, generally great guy. I think that's a relatively good time to stop with the tweets on a relatively happy note. Obviously these aren't all the roasts and all the tweets out there, just as many as I could fit in to a fairly succinct video. And obviously there were lots of nice tweets as well. I did read all of those and they did not go missed, so thank you to every one of you who sent me your praises and congratulations, even if you didn't mean them. They were very nice to read. Especially a big shout out and a big thank you to Greg James from Radio 1. Your little segment really made my day. To you it might have just been a little speech, but for me, when I heard it, when my co-workers told me, hey, you're on radio, and I listened to it, it brightened up my mood. It made it much easier for me to go through my day. Yeah, you were amazing. But yes, that was reacting to just a slice of all the tweets out there for me. If you enjoyed it, let me know. I can probably do another one. There are enough to go for a second batch. But yes, I will also be uploading a video on how the actual full experience was, per request of some people. So keep an eye out for that as well. And thank you for watching. I'm gonna move this before I do anything stupid.